Ooh. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Wow. Yeah, same. The people that coming out of like the mist and smoke is horrifying. Just like a dark as fuck game of whack-a-mole. Jesus, that shot. The red puffs of mist, wow. Oh my god, it's just like a constant pneumatic drill.
John, wait, what are you doing? John, what are you doing?
John, mate. Don't do that. Oh. Christ, is pretty amazing, isn't it?
What the hell was that? Now you got a clear field of fire.
Thank goodness. It's as close as it gets. They are just kind of suicidal, aren't they? It's just kind of kamikaze. Go to death with honor. Imagine just running towards the machine gun fire. And towards the piles of dead fellow servicemen. He looks dazed AF. Tangled in the razor wire. Look forward, keep going. That's some heavy shit. Heavy, heavy shit. Is it reading him his
Hey, Sergeant.
last rites?
Those are third-degree burns. Have a seat over there and we'll get you when we can.
Those are 30-degree burns. Wow. The things that you do just when you have to. You need to get that fixed, mate.
I'm putting you in for a medal, John. You're going to be moving west towards Lunga, up on the ridge. 164 is going to take this position. Get yourself some hot chow.
Nice, sir.
I wonder what medals mean to people that are actually in the army, in the military. I don't imagine, maybe I'm wrong, I don't imagine they kind of immediately kind of euphoric and makes everything worth it. But then again, maybe, you know, it feels good to be respected by your country and somewhat rewarded for what you've done. I don't know. I suppose it's a kind of a career like any other, and it's like being rewarded for your good work. Oh my god. Oh shit. I really didn't expect him to go that soon. I assumed just because he's a name that he wouldn't. And like, oh, he brought the ammo. He majorly sacrificed himself there, didn't he? Seeing the kind of pale, lifeless body is...
The worst thing about treating those combat boys from the Great War wasn't that they had their flesh torn. It was that they had their souls torn out. I don't want to look in your eyes someday and see no spark, no love, no life.
It must be really hard for a father who served in the First World War to be able to send away his son to go through what he did, especially when he probably thought they were fighting for freedom and that their descendants wouldn't have to. But the world gets around that.
Give me some time to break the news to you, Mother. After supper, I'll take him for a walk. That would do.
This is a different experience than with Leckie's father.
Thank you, Father. Come on, David.
The foe you gave was strong and brave and unafraid to die. Speak to the Lord for our comrades, killed when the battle seemed lost. They went to meet a bright defeat, the hero's holocaust. False is the vaunt of the victor, empty our living pride. For those who fell there is no hell, not for the brave who died.
Say hi for me.
As fast as a bullet goes. It's just a split second. Nanny steps to the left instead of his right. He slows down.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Such a hard thing to reconcile while some people die and some people live.
You know me, Jen. I try not to think.
People deal with it in different ways.
So how bad was it?
That's all you need to know, pal.
From who?
What do you mean?
I mean, before you got here, had you ever even heard of this place?
Guadalcanal? Everybody's heard of Guadalcanal in the 1st Marine Division. You guys are on the front page of every newspaper in America. You're heroes back home.
Vera's probably read about it. That was an intense, action-heavy episode. I feel like I got to know the characters more. The scene where John finds Manny was incredibly sad, and it was truly shocking to me. I assumed just because of the actor that he would be a bigger part of the story, but I guess maybe kind of the bigger roles, I guess The Walking Dead and Punisher and stuff like that, clearly came after the Pacific. John was really lucky in this episode, aside from the death of his friend, of course, with heading right into the blasts, really, right, it's unbelievable that he didn't get hit, and he was incredibly brave and obviously earned him a recognition from Puller. He seems like a bit of a badass currently, so I'm excited to see where he goes throughout the rest of the series. I'm excited to follow him. I'm also, still waiting for Sledge to finally arrive. I said last episode that, surely he's going to get there given his inclusion in the show, and evidently he will, but just not yet. It's interesting that they're kind of dragging that out over 2 episodes. I assume he'll get there next episode, maybe. It just makes me wonder who he'll turn out to be, whether he'll be good or bad or whatever on the battlefield. Clearly he has like a lot of heart and a deep need to prove himself and to fight for his country, so it'll be interesting to see how that translates when he actually gets to the horrific conditions and when he sees what his father's seen, really. The battle scene with the foxholes and the trees collapsing and people being buried under the dirt and the sky being lit up by fire was insane and amazingly shot, especially the shots of the Japanese appearing through the smoke and the mist. Really is a thing from nightmares, and just the kind of the constant sound of the machine gun and kind of bullets like whipping past. You can really understand how these aspects are kind of commonly experienced by people, military folk with PTSD. There's no wonder that the kind of the sound of these mortars and the rest of it is something that will stick with someone forever. I really enjoyed the episode. I'm also excited to find out kind of how this Robert Leckie Vera thing will turn out. I guess it's just kind of a ray of hope and sunlight in this just vast darkness. I wonder whether we'll get that far. I don't know whether we'll see them arrive home, if he gets home. I don't know, but I'm crossing my fingers for that. I hope you enjoyed that reaction. Please like, comment and subscribe, hit the bell, and I hope you'll join me next time.